Once upon a time, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The sky stretched wide, and the rivers flowed. Then God formed the first man, Adam, from the dust of the ground. He breathed life into him, and Adam became alive. God placed him in a beautiful garden called Eden, a paradise filled with beauty and abundance. Adam cared for the garden, but God saw that he was alone. So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. From Adam's side, God created the first woman, Eve, to be his companion. Together, Adam and Eve walked in harmony, caring for Eden and enjoying God's presence. In the middle of the garden stood two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave them a simple command: "You may eat from any tree in the garden, but not from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For if you eat from it, you will surely die." For a time, life was perfect. But one day, a serpent, who was really a tempter, spoke to Eve. "Did God really say you must not eat from that tree? You will not die. If you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful and tempting. She took a bite and then gave some to Adam. He also ate. At once, their eyes were opened. They realized they were not as they were before. They felt exposed and embarrassed. Quickly, they gathered leaves and tried to cover themselves. When God came to walk in the garden, Adam and Eve hid. But God called out, "Where are you?" Adam trembled and answered, "We were afraid, so we hid." God knew what had happened. Because they disobeyed, everything changed. The serpent was cursed. Eve would face hardship in raising children. Adam would struggle and work hard for his food. And they could no longer remain in Eden, where everything had been perfect. Yet, even as God sent them out of the garden, He showed kindness. He made clothes for them to wear. And though they left Eden, God's plan for hope and restoration had already begun. The story of Adam and Eve reminds us that we have choices to make in life. Our decisions can have consequences, but God's love and mercy are always available to us, even when we make mistakes.